to share stories about Trump's executive order and how it might be impacting them. Many of the calls we received were from Iranian Americans. This is one message.
Hi, my name is Mahan Harisaz. I live in San Jose, California. I was born in Virginia. I'm a citizen. A couple of weeks ago, my stepsister, who has been living here as immediate family for 5 years now on a green card, 2 weeks ago, she had to go and see her father in the hospital in Tehran because he's dying. He's on his deathbed. And he raised her. He was everything to her. And he passed away the morning that Trump signed the executive order. And we found out that we couldn't get her back because she wanted to be with her father when he died. And now we don't know what to do. We're calling lawyers. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to bring attention to her specifically, but that's what's happening to me. My name is Mahan Harisaz, and I'm an American citizen.
That was a call from just one person who watches or listens to Democracy Now! Joining us now in Washington is Trita Parsi, founder and president of the National Iranian American Council. Trita, can you talk about this one example and then fit it into what's happening right now for the Iranian American community, people in Iran and here?
Yes, this is one out of many examples, a particularly sad one, but not necessarily an uncommon one. The Iranian American community is mostly affected by this. Out of the visas that the United States government gave to citizens of these 7 countries in 2015, 48% of them were Iranians, simply because of the size of the country and the size of the community in this country. So it's also been disproportionately affected now. And we're hearing horror stories, particularly when it comes from students who have their lives here, or even worse, green card holders who've been living here for years, have American children. And now some of them on their way back from work trips, short work trips to London, to Mexico, have not been able to come back. They've actually been deported. One woman put on her Facebook that she doesn't know what to do with her dog. Her car is still at the airport. She has her life here, and now she's been deported from the country where she had a work meeting. So we're getting these stories all the time. There's a coalition of Iranian American organizations that will be filing a lawsuit as well in the next coming days. I want to say one thing that I think is very important. There's been people who've been saying that they're for immigration, they're just against illegal immigration. Well, the people that are being targeted right now are legal. They were not illegal. They went through the regular channels. They applied for visas. They gave their fingerprints. They paid all the fees. They went to the interviews. They've been living here legally for years. These are not illegal immigrants.
And Trita Parsi, how important has the public pressure been in mounting an opposition to this executive order?
Well, I think the public outcry is the exact reason why there is such measures against this. We have, as a result of people going to the airports and the scenes that we've seen there, several measures now in Congress, both in the House and in the Senate, introduced yesterday in order to completely reverse this ban and make it much more difficult for the president to make decisions, these unilateral decisions in the future. And I think it's absolutely critical that this public outcry continues, that it does not die off, because it is that outcry that is the engine of what will be happening in Congress right now.